Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, today's video, I'm going to be doing a lemon themed mani. Y'all know that I like to do different types of collaborations. So for this collaboration, it was fruit themed, so I decided to do lemon because why not? I love me some lemonade and pink lemonade, and there are some other different flavor type of lemonades that I really do like. And I just got dental work done recently if my voice is not sounding right, so I'll probably mostly be using text, or I may do like a little bit of voiceover throughout the video depending on how I feel. With all that said, let's start this video. I am using Galaxy Lemonade from Jules Dips, and I'm going to be using glue from Vivid Dip. I am doing 2 dips of Galaxy Lemonade, and in the dip powder, I see that there's foils and some glitter in there. And the color that it transitioned to when it's warm, it's like a beautiful dark pink or magenta. And I know that you're not surprised that I picked out this color because y'all know that I love me some purple. And I think about 2 years ago, I purchased a bunch of dips from Jules Dips, and finally I decided to touch it when I was brainstorming on what base color that I should do. So I was like going through my dips, and then I saw it and I picked it up because, it's been sitting in my drawer for 2 years. Why not touch it? I'm gonna let y'all watch me do this, and I'll be back. I'm just using a small bag to tap down the foil, and I decided to start dusting off the dip powder in a separate cupcake tin so I won't get random pieces of glitter and whatnot in that jar, because sometimes it gets annoying when I contaminate a jar with random pieces of glitter, or even some pigment that's left over from another dip. And another good thing about doing that is, since I am working with a foil dip powder, for example, if I want to go back and put more foil on, it'll be easy to pick up some foil to add to the nail. But right now, I'm not going to do that because I am going to be doing nail art over it. But if you don't plan to do nail art, of course, you could put the foil back on your nail by adding a little bit of your base coat to your cuticle stick or whatever you use, and just put the foils back on. And I'll be back. I am using a gel base coat from 10X Tina, and I am going to cure it for 60 seconds, and I'll be back. I am using a no wipe gloss gel from 10X Tina, and I am going to cure it for 1 minute and 20 seconds, and I'll be back. I will be using A469, and it's a yellow gel polish from Beetles, and I'm also using French White from Beetles. I'm starting with French White to do the lemon wedge, and I thought it'd be a good idea to start off with the white base in case the yellow had trouble showing up, because I am wearing a dark purple base. I'm gonna let y'all watch me do this, and I'll come back. I think I cured French white for about 30 seconds, and I'm just trying to figure out like what I am doing right now. I decided to put on a yellow and see what happens. And I know it looks like an egg yolk right now, but it'll probably start to look like a lemon wedge like a little bit later. And I am going to like speed through this part because this is the part that like took me the longest. I'm like pretty slow at nail art. I think I also cured the yellow for 30 seconds, so I went back in with French white to do the lines, and it's starting to look like a lemon wedge, but I was like very like particular on how I wanted the lemon wedge to look. Like this part like took me a long time, and then as soon as I did my pointer and ring finger, that's when I was like, you know what, I'll just like speed through this part because I did have somewhere to go, like maybe in a couple of hours. So by the time I got to my pointer finger, ring finger, I was like, you know what, let me hurry this up and not spend too much time on it because I have somewhere to go. And plus, I needed to get ready. So I had to like hurry up so I could give myself enough time to get ready and then like be out the door. I'm going to let y'all watch me do this and I'll be back. I cured French white for 60 seconds, and off camera, I added like a little bit more white. And then when I took another look at my thumb, I realized it was too much white. So I went back in with the yellow so I can make it look a little more like a lemon wedge. And I was starting to be like happy with this lemon wedge, even though this took me a while to do. And after I was done, I cured it for 60 seconds and then I moved on to the rest of the nails, and I'll come back. I am doing the same thing that I did on the thumb. I'm just starting off with French white. And after when I was doing another lemon ridge for the ring finger, I thought to myself, like, I should have just made this like a whole entire lemon, to save time. But, it's fine. I'll have another lemon wedge. It's okay. And I'm going to cure the French white for 30 seconds and I'm going to come back. Now I am adding a yellow and I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. And I'm going to let y'all watch me do this and I'll come back. I am almost done with the ring finger. I'm just going over it with some white, and then I'm going to go back over it with some yellow as well. Then I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds, and then that's when I'm going to move on to the pointer finger. And I'll be back. For the pointer finger, I decided to do 2 lemon wedges, and I did not spend a lot of time on a pointer finger because I checked the time and I was like, you know what, I need to finish this part up so I could get ready at a specific time and leave at a specific time. So I kind of like rushed the pointer finger a bit, and I'm basically repeating the same process as I did with the other 2 nails, and I'm just gonna let y'all like watch this. I cure the nails for 60 seconds to ensure that the nail art won't get smudged when I apply the base coat. And I am going to cure it for 60 seconds and I'll be back. Now I'm applying a top coat and I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. And then when I work on the rest of the nails, it should be fully cured by then. And I'll be back. I'm applying a gel base coat to the rest of the nails and they're going to get cured for 60 seconds. And I'll be back. Now I am doing a gel top coat and I'm going to cure it for 1 minute and 20 seconds. When they were prepping me for the temporary crown, of course they numbed me. I felt numb, but as soon as they started working on my tooth, I felt every single thing that they were doing to me, and they kept on injecting me with Novocaine, and it did nothing. Like the whole Novocaine thing, it was like a waste, and I'm sure that they charged my insurance for that, and it did like nothing for me. And that whole entire experience was traumatizing. I even joked about like writing like a horror film or even doing like an animated short about my experience in a dental chair or something like that. And it made me realize like the reason why I've been having like these medical and dental phobias, because I always had a bad experience when I go to the dentist or the doctor's office. And I realized I had those phobias because somebody talked about it. And then when I looked up the symptoms of those phobias, I realized like, oh, that is me, because over time, like nobody really like listened to me or even cared about my pain or anything like that when I go to the doctor or even the dentist. And that's why I barely go to the doctor or dentist, because like I mentioned, they don't really take my pain and my needs into consideration when I go. So I have to go back for my permanent crown, but I don't know if I want to get my other crown done because what I've been through was like traumatizing, but we'll see. Yeah, so yeah, that's what's going on. And my mouth is like pretty, well, actually not my whole mouth, the part where they worked on is pretty sore right now. Like the whole entire time I basically like suffered, like, how you're numb for a while and then you start to feel pain, but no, not me. I felt pain the whole entire time. And after that, they gave me Tylenol. Of course, it didn't do anything. I wish that they gave me something that's stronger than Tylenol for what I've been through, but whatever. I am using a Cuticle oil from Chic Nails, and I would like to thank y'all so much for taking time out of your day to view this video, and hit the subscribe button if you love lemonade or different types of lemonade, and don't forget to hit that little bell because it'll notify you when I upload a video.